If you want to buy a shirt, shout out to the person who said that. Who said that? Shout out to North Philly Nick. Is that my nigga Nick from Philly? I don't know. It's too many Nicks up there. That's my man Nick from Philly. What's up, my boy? Even if it's not my man Nick from Philly, it's a nigga from Philly named Nick. What's up, my boy?
All right. This is a quick random story time. You know, no script. They said they liked my intro on a one video. Whole time I was just singing serious shit. No, I think I was saying, I forgot what I was doing. I was doing some dumbass shit. Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit. They be moving like dumbasses. Y'all know I don't dance, bro. But no. Give me out. I need the headset. I don't even think I need the headset for this one. I feel like Box 29 said some shit that made me want talk about it, but I don't know. I can't even think, but yeah, I'm about to just quick story time, bro. So I got on probation in 2015, bro. I was 19. 2015. Or no. I'm gonna say I caught the case in 2015. And then I ain't wound up getting placed on probation until 2017. 2017 around that time. So around 2016 though. So look. I wound up, mind you, I get sentenced to a 2-year probation. So it's 2016. I get sentenced to 2-year probation. Fast forward, like in the future, my lawyer for way future cases, way crazier shit. He telling me like, bro, you shouldn't, like, I'm still, wow, y'all gonna hear the story. I'm still dealing with probation years and years later. He like, bro, you shouldn't even have gotten no 2 years probation for that when you was 19, bro. And that shit was your first crime. It don't even make sense. Like, bro, this shit should have been 1 year max. If I was your lawyer, I would have got you 6 months. I'm like, damn, I'm a slick kid. I shouldn't have took it. But, alright, so look, I shouldn't have never pleaded out. But I ain't know back then. I would have never did that. So, I get put on 2-year probation. Montgomery County, not even Philly. In Montgomery County, if you know, you know. That shit out of pocket out there. That shit, they be calling that joint a probation jail. That should be 70% probation and then 30% tough ass Montgomery County, like niggas that be trying to do shit. That shit crazy, bro. So look, I get sentenced to 2 years. Fast forward 1 year and about 9 months. So now we in, let's say, the end of 2017. Let's say it's actually, I remember it's September of 2017, bro, and I'm supposed to get off December of 2017. My dumb ass catch the dumbest case, but I ain't really gonna get into my cases and shit right now. But it was just a dumb, like, it don't matter. It was like it was a possession with intent. Little, I mean, got caught with a couple bags I was selling on me. It wasn't nothing crazy, but so I get booked. I go to jail in Philly. They straight let me go from the district. But then I get a warrant from Montgomery County. I got 2 months left. I get to Montgomery County. After about, what I do? 72. It was, I want to say, alright, yeah, 60 days. Oh, yeah, I'm fried. I'm high as shit. I'm thinking 45. Alright, so I get sentenced to 60 days in Montgomery County for violating my probation terms. Get sentenced to 60 days. They let me do 45 days, and they like, alright, we gonna let you out 45. Like, well, they like, we only giving you 60 days if you accept the terms of restarting your probation. Mind you, at the time, once again, I ain't never even really been in jail at this point for real. So I'm just like, fuck this. I don't care. Let me out of this joint, bro. I don't care what y'all do past letting me out of this jail. So I get my 60 days. I slide out. Now I gotta restart. So like I said, we like September. Now we at like December of 17. January come. I get booked again. Now, mind you, I keep getting booked in the city, in Philly though. They send me to Montgomery County. Now they give me 3 months now. They like, we gonna let you out, and we gonna restart your probation again. I'm like, bro, I don't care. That was the longest time I ever been in jail. I'm like, that's the longest I ever been in jail. Please, somebody come get me, please, please, please. So I be dragging shit, bro. My fault. So now, what I say? Oh, so I get sentenced to 3 months. That was, I said January. I should have wrote all this shit down, bro. I said I was freestyling. So it's January. Like 2018. The time, the exact years and shit really don't matter. So it's like, but I did 3 months though. So now it's like March, April, or whatever. This shit sound like that's how it went though. Real shit. So now I'm on my second violation now on probation, but they done restarted my shit twice. So now I'm about to write this part down though. So if we total it all out, I got sentenced to 2 years probation, bro. I did a year and 9 months on the streets, and then I caught a case. So that's 1 year, 9 months. They restarted me. So now I just want to write that down. That I already had 1 year, 9 months. So then, well, that's when after the first joint. So then that's when I did 2 months. I'll write that down. 2 months. Then I did 3 months. Alright, so like I said though, now we in like springtime of like 2019 now. Bro, so COVID and all that shit about to happen. Yeah, so COVID about to happen. Alright, so now I got this shit down packed now. Now I'm really thinking about it. Alright, so Kobe died. No bullshit. I get booked the day after Kobe died this was my dumbest time getting locked up. Like, one day I gotta tell that shit. That was the dumbest joint, bro. That shit was retarded. I ain't gonna lie. So, I'm in there again. In Montgomery County. So, then this January 2020. Mind you, I told you, I was supposed to get off in December of 2019. It's January 2020 now. So, I catch a case. I go to Montgomery County, but then COVID hit. I will never forget being in the jail for this violation and watching that Lakers and Clippers game, and then the NBA just getting canceled. That shit was, y'all think it was crazy out here? Imagine the jails, nigga. We was going, like, we thought the world was ending, bro. That shit was nutty. I ain't gonna lie. That was the beginning. I was in jail for every phase of COVID, so yeah, that shit, the beginning phases, niggas was scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying I was scared. I'm saying the jails was scared, bro. I was scared too, but I'm saying that's not what I was just seeing, bro. Niggas was acting like they was cool. They like, nah, we just gonna break out. I'm like, bro, this before I mean Hearst and all the 10 niggas out in New Orleans or wherever. I didn't know you can break from jail at that time. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. We cooked. They're just gonna be in this joint cooked. No food, no nothing. They're just gonna leave us in this joint. So look, this is the beginning of COVID. Fast forward, I said about another 3. Now I said like 3 months. Again, they let me go early for COVID. They like, nigga, we would have made you sit about 7, 8 months and restarted your probation. But since it's COVID, we just letting everybody, all the dickheads out. So they wanted to let me out, but restart my shit again. So that's, I said we started like, I'm gonna say January 2017. We supposed to get off December 2019, but it kept getting restarted. Now, in January of 2020, I get locked up again and it gets restarted again. So now COVID is full blown. I'm out there now. My dumb ass, long live George Floyd. Whenever George Floyd died, I got locked up again. No bullshit, bro. I be drawn. I was out there like a menace, but I said I'm not getting to none of my shit, bro. I had to text Luigi. Alright, so where I'm at, dang, she distracted me. So, they let me out. Now it's full-blown COVID. George Floyd died. So, I'm going to say it's around, like, June 2020. It's June 2020. I get locked up for the riots. Mind you, I get charged with all type of crazy, diabolical, maniacal shit like my man Chill be saying, bro. They charge me with felony 1 rioting, felony 1 burglary, felony 2 criminal some shit, bro. I have 2 felony 1s and a felony 2 for that rioting shit, bro. I never had no shit like that. Like felony 1 burglaries and shit. That's like getting charged with like a nut ass murder or something, bro. Like when it come to like time, I'm saying, cause I already got a record and shit. Yo, that shit was nutty. I'm like, what the fuck is these charges when I finally seen them? So look, I get locked up for that, but I don't never go to jail for that. I just sit in a district for like 5 days because COVID had shit fucked up, and in that riot they locked up so many niggas that shit had shit fucked up. So Montgomery County put out a warrant for me for all my criminals that was criminalizing during COVID. Y'all remember, niggas was getting warrants, cops was running your name. They be like, oh, you got a warrant, we be back for you. They was not taking you in, so I get a warrant. I get a detainer dropped on me, but they still let me go. I'm like, what the fuck type of world is this? Where you get detainers and leave from jail. So I get my detainer, right? Well, I leave out the jail. It's June. Now, I flipped my car upside down. You see my arm? I fucked myself up. I had to break out that joint. My car was upside down. I had to drag myself out, and I'm gonna fucking my arm up forever. I'm a dickhead. So that happened around... That was June, I said. Well, that was probably May when I think George Floyd died. So I'm gonna say my accident happened July 2020. Fast forward now, September 2020. I get locked up for a gun in Delaware County, but like that's a whole nother story though. So I get locked up for a gun in Delaware County now. Now, alright, no, now I'm in jail. Now I'm in Delaware County for 9 months. But I'm still on probation in Montgomery County. I'm in Delaware County, but I'm still on probation in Montgomery County. So now we all the way in September of 2020 now. So fast forward. Long story short about the gun case, I wound up beating it after sitting in jail for about 5 months. But I get recharged. That's why I gotta tell that story, because that recharging shit is insane. And it's tied into the whole COVID shit. That shit is insane, bro. So I get recharged. But me and my lawyer finagle it. Like, it's like, bro, he literally got the charges dismissed. And with no further evidence or anything, they recharge him within minutes before he could even get to his cell. So we convinced Montgomery County to, I was like 5 months in, it took about another 4 months to convince Montgomery County to lift my detainer. Then I had to convince Delaware County to drop my bail. My shit was like 15 bands. Like 150 bands, I needed like 15, but I got them to drop that joint down to like 10 bands and only needed like a stack or some shit. So, I bail out. Now it's 2021. I'm still on probation. I was supposed to get off in 2019, bro. It's 2021 now. I get locked up again in the summertime now. 2020, this is the last time I ever gonna go to jail. I get locked up again, 2021 now. What happens? Oh, alright, so I'm just sitting. Once again, Philly just let me go. Philly never want me for no crime I did in their city. But Montgomery County be like, oh, he's on our probation though, so he can't commit no crime. We want him. They were doing the same thing with the gun case where my lawyer bro, you already did 9 months. I can get you a time served type of deal and get you out of there. I'm like, bro, it don't matter because Montgomery County trying to give me a 2 to 4 upstate for my probation violation. They was trying to turn it into parole, bro. They were trying to give me a 2 to 4 upstate. I didn't even know. I was saying in a jail, I didn't even know they could do that, bro. How the fuck can you oversee the actual case and give me a 2 to 4 when bro telling me I can get time served for 9 months for the actual county the case is in? So, I wound up, luckily after 7 months in jail, I wound up beating that case too. Beat that joint right the fuck. No, I ain't beat that joint, no. I never even went to court. That shit was just a dumbass case that I never had to deal with. But I never even went to court for that shit. I seen no judge, not one time. Once again, because I think it was still COVID shit that was fucking the jails up. to where I'm in Montgomery County. They never taken me to Philly for none of my court days. Never. And then 7 months of it, they finally just let me go one day. And it was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know what was happening. So now we all the way in 2021 now. Well, no, now, after the 7 months, I got locked up in the summer. Yeah, now we in 2022 now. Oh, all right, because I've been home for about 3 years now, yeah. We in 2022. Bro, I got put on probation, what I say, December 2017. December 2017, bro. We in 2022 now. I'm out of jail. I changed my life around. I started making content. I stopped doing crimes. I stopped having friends. I met Louis G. I got me a nice little Southern Belle. You feel me? And I fell back. Time went on. I got a Montgomery County probation probably 2023. But like I told y'all though, my dumb ass, I was catching cases in the city though. I usually would just spank them. But I caught I had like all these drug cases. Then I caught that dumbass fucking George Floyd case. And it wound up getting consolidated into me having 2 years probation in the city. So, I get on that probation 2023. And I just want to say, June 1st, I got off of all probations. I cooked Montgomery County 2 years ago. And then I cooked Philly probation with no violations. I ain't gonna lie, Philly probation the easiest probation in the world. Shout out my man, Sal. No, my last PO, I had a lot of nut-ass POs. I had a sexy-ass PO, too. I forgot her name. She looked good. But Sal was the thoroughest PO, bro. One day he said some shit to me no. This when I first started going out Baltimore. He no, now I can just say anything. I don't even know how to exist off probation. It was my whole point. I've been dealing with this shit. I court the case back in fucking 2016, bro. I court the case 9 years ago and been dealing with this shit ever since. Just constant probation. Bro, that shit was nutty, bro. If I never court that original case all the way to fuck somewhere I didn't even live, I would have never did no jail time. And I used to think about it all the time, but it's cool because, you live, you learn, you do, you die, whatever. I don't know. But, I did it, I'm done. I'm done with it. Oh, I about to say, Sal, this one I knew I was cool with the probation shit. Sal, yo. He asked me some shit. And he oh, alright. Cause you'll just go somewhere. You'll just go to Maryland. And just tell me when you come back. But it's okay because I know you're not doing anything. I said, yes. Yes, I'm not doing nothing, bro. At all. And you just opened up the door because I'm about to move now. Now I'm moving the fuck out the city. And whenever you want to see me, I'm going to be close enough where I can slide. But now I'm off, bro. I'm off probation. It's up from here. I don't know what we doing. I don't know what it is, but it's up from here. I told niggas, now I can do some shit and bail out. Y'all heard what I said about the rent. I'm saying, no, we off probation. I'm just saying that the fucking 10 years, nigga, we off that shit. We fucking done, nigga.